YouTube, and today I would like to tell a story about when I was in high school and I had a couple of friends named Jasmine, which my name is Jasmine. So, this girl, we were friends for a while, for a very long time. I can't tell you how many years because honestly now I don't remember, but you know, me and her were really good friends, or so I thought. So as time went on, you know, we were hanging out together, you know, we had class together, we were, you know, telling each other secrets and stuff like that. And me and her, we were different, but you know, I thought that we were really good friends. I have an older brother and sister, but I didn't have an older brother and sister that gave me advice and spoke to me and stuff about certain things. So I basically had to learn on my own. So, you know, me and her were hanging out all the time. I think we used to text each other and stuff like that. I honestly don't remember. But we were really good friends, and we had, of course, mutual friends. So let's talk about how me and her stopped being friends. What had happened was there was this boy who liked her, which let's just say his name is Jody. So Jody liked Jasmine, and Jody was my friend. So Jody would come and talk to me about Jasmine and, you know, tell me about like what they had going on or whatever the case may be. And because me and him were friends, and I think we became closer as friends after me and her were friends, but we were still really good friends. So Jody would come and talk to me about her, and you know what? Before I get there, let me rewind. So I just started noticing some things about like our friendship. Like she would want to go through my phone and go through my pictures and stuff like that. Now, if I was to take her phone, which I never really took her phone. I never took her phone. But if I was to have her phone, like she'd tell me to do something on her phone or whatever, or if she was to show me a picture, she wouldn't want me to like swipe left or right or whatever the case may be, which I never really did, but she still like, you know, made it a fact not to tell me not to do it or whatever. So when it came to her life and the things that she was doing, she was like real secretive. But, you know, me and her being what I thought was best friends, I wasn't secretive to her with you know, my life or whatever. So, you know, time's going on, we're hanging out or whatever the case may be. So, I was a virgin, and, when I lost my virginity, I told her about it, and she told my brother, and because the person was a friend of the family, I guess you could say. So she told my brother, and I'm pretty sure my brother told like everybody else. So after that, I was just like, dang, you know, because I know the person didn't tell nobody. Because honestly, this person, I don't even know why I lost my virginity to them, but he was an asshole. He was mean to me and stuff like that. But eventually, like, I don't even know. We'll talk about the virginity story another time. So I lost it. I told her, then she told everybody. So then when I found out that she told everybody, I was just like, dang, I really can't trust her, because like everything she tell me, I've never told nobody. But you know, I confided in you about losing my virginity, and you went and told my brother. And I love my brother, but he, when I was younger, was the type of person who would judge me and, you know, talk about me and all this type of stuff. So I never really felt close to him, and you know, he would judge me before he got like the story or whatever. So when she told him and he told everybody else, like everybody was like talking about it, and they were like judging me in all honesty and stuff like that. So whatever. After that, I was like, okay, well, I can't trust her, whatever. So whatever, months passed or whatever, she started talking to Jody, and mind you, if I'm not mistaken, she had a crush on my brother. I'm pretty sure she had like the biggest crush on him. So after a while, like she would come over and she would just go straight to my brother's room. So I'm like, you know, what's going on? And, you know, I noticed it, but you know, I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't paying attention, because at this point, she wasn't even telling me that she was coming over anymore. So I just let it pass, and I just like didn't say anything. So she was coming over, she would go straight to my brother's room, she would lock the door, and like I wouldn't hear nothing from her. I wouldn't know that she was coming over or whatever case may be. So I was just like, you know, what's going on? why that keep happening. But whatever, she's my friend. If anything's going on, you know, she'll tell me or whatever. But I knew she had a crush on him. But, you know, I didn't think anything was going to go far or whatever. So as time go on, I'm just seeing, like, repeatedly, she's just, like, always coming over. And she's, like, not talking to me no more. And I'm not going to say, like, not necessarily talking to me, but as much as we was talking before, she wasn't talking to me. She was just going straight to my brother. So I'm like, dang, I thought we were friends. Like, you're not even letting me know anymore that you coming over. Like, we not really having no conversation. Like, you know, like, what's going on? So whatever, she started talking to Jody, but in the midst of her talking to Jody, she was still coming to my brother's room and locking the door or whatever. She was still coming over. So I was just like, what's going on? But I was like, you know what? It doesn't seem like we really much friends like that no more, because she really rarely talking to me. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. So I started hearing, like, you know, things about her, like sexual things or whatever, which of course she's supposed to be my best friend. So I didn't listen to it. I didn't believe it. Excuse me, until I got proof. So Jody would come back and tell me the things that, you know, was going on at his house. And he would tell me how he felt about her or whatever. And then my brother would come back and tell me the things that she was saying about what was going on over there. So, of course, you know, she was talking to my brother about, oh, you know, he ugly and he this, he that. You know, I don't even like him like that or whatever. But Jody was telling me a whole different story. So I was just like, you know, I'm friends to both of them. So I don't want to, you know, cause any trouble or whatever. And even though I felt like me and her relationship was slipping, I was just like, you know, I'm just not finna really get in the middle of it like that. So as he continued to tell me, as, you know, time was passing, how much he cared for her, I was just like, look, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to tell you to be careful with her. And that's all I told him. So after that, when my brother was telling me the things that she was saying, I was just like, well, you know, I trusted my brother. So I'm like, well, that's not what he's telling me that she's saying, or that's, you know, happening over there. So I was like, that don't make no sense. Why is she coming back and telling you something totally different than what he's telling me from what's happening or whatever? So I was like, you know what? Maybe she's doing that because she may like him too. Maybe, I don't know, but she likes you even more. So she ain't trying to make you feel like, you know, she's talking to him because she's trying to mess with you. So I was just like, okay, whatever. So time went on, and then I don't even remember. We just, like, we stopped being friends, and we actually ended up fighting. And I think she was saying how I betrayed her or whatever the case may be, because I think my brother went back and told her. He told her something. I really don't know what he said, because he's very secretive or whatever. Honestly, I was never told by her or my brother what was said. But honestly, even if my brother sees this, he's a liar. So, I mean, he's a good brother, but he's a liar. So, she was just like, she felt like I betrayed her or whatever. I was like, I didn't tell nobody nothing about you. I just knew that he liked you, and I told him, be careful with you. Because I seen how much, you know, he was talking to me about you and how much he liked you. So I told him, be careful with you, because whatever you do and stuff like that, that's not my business. But to see you dogging him out, you know, from what he was telling me and what my brother was telling me, I just didn't like that. So I was just like, be careful with her, because I really couldn't tell him exactly what was going on, because me, myself, and I didn't know exactly what was going on. So I was just like, you know what, let me just tell him, be careful, and go about my business. So I told him, be careful. Then news came back to me that she was mad at me or whatever. She basically, I guess, like, Jody, I was about to say his name. Jody was like trying to, I guess they had like stopped talking or whatever, and then she started being mad at me, and I guess my brother was telling her stuff, and she was listening to my brother. So basically, she let a whole nigga come in between our friendship or whatever. So we ended up fighting at my old house, and the first time we was fighting, my sister was outside and her sister outside, and then it was me and her, and we ended up fighting. And then I don't think we was in the gloves or nothing. Maybe we was in the gloves. We wasn't. I don't know. But at that point, I knew that we wasn't going to be friends anymore. So her and her sister went inside. I'm not going to lie. We fought that time, and I beat her up. And then her and her sister went inside. Her sister beat her up in the bathroom because she said that she lost to me. So then everybody else was inside. But once they heard that me and her were fighting, they all came outside. But when everybody came outside, I said, look, I'm not fighting anymore, because there's no point to it. Because I don't even know what we're fighting for. Like, you mad at me for I still to this day don't even know like what exactly went wrong. I just knew that she picked my brother over me and our friendship. And now I realize that she did know him first, but she was talking to a whole bunch of other people. So it's not like he was in a relationship with my brother. It's not like my brother wasn't talking bad about you, because my brother's the type of person who talks to females in a way that I personally don't agree with, and a lot of people really don't agree with. But for some reason, y'all females like to be talked to like y'all is trash and like y'all dogs. Like, I'll be damned if a nigga talk to me like that. So everybody came outside and they wanted to see us fight again. I was just like, look, I'm really not fighting. I'm not really fighting. So at this point, I really didn't fight her. I just defended myself, and that was it. And so that's what everybody else saw. So they're just like, oh, you lost a fight or whatever. But I was like, I don't care what y'all say, because I said I wasn't fighting anymore. I know what I did. My sisters know what I did. Her sister know what I did, you know, when we fought before. But now, you know, you didn't like that your sister said that I beat you up, and she went in there to handle you, to tell you, you know, not to fight like that. So now you want to come back out and everybody else is outside. So now you have something to prove. I'm not with that, because we were supposed to be friends, and you chose a whole nigga over me. So now me and her are not friends anymore. We don't talk anymore. She's in a whole, I don't know, guess relationship or whatever. I don't know really much about her, because I really don't talk to her. But to this day, I really don't know what necessarily just fully went wrong in our relationship. I just know that I guess she was mad that I told him to be careful with her, because he should have been careful with her from what was going on. And, you know what I'm saying, I really didn't want to believe all the negative things and sexual things I was hearing about her. But as time went on and more people was talking and stuff like that, I started to see proof, because it happened in the back of my house. Like for instance, my brother has this friend, and let's say his name is DJ. So I saw one time where I was at my house, at the same house that we had a fight at, and me and my sister or my little brother was going to the backyard. And when we went to the side of the house in the backyard, she was fucking him on the side of the house. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Now, my brother and this boy was really good friends. Like, they were best friends. If I'm not mistaken, they still best friends now. So I'm just like, so you fucking my brother best friend and you fucking my brother? Like, what the fuck? And like I said, I didn't want to believe all these negative things about her, but it was true. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't, I'm going to defend my friend as much as possible, but I can't defend you over the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, like, not necessarily like I can't defend you, but, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what's going on with you, and I was defending you up until the point where I saw proof myself, because I didn't want them talking about you like that, but the stuff was true. So what am I supposed to do? So whatever. We're not friends no more. She living her life and I'm living mine. I wish her the best, I guess, or whatever. So that's the story about when Jasmine fought Jasmine. And yeah. Now mind you, these YouTube videos again are not to make me big. I mean, I still, you know, subscribe. You know, I'll do other videos or whatever. Once I take my hair down, I'll do a hair tutorial of, you know, what I do with my hair and stuff like that. But subscribe, like the video, I don't know, share it. But these videos are really to make me more, not necessarily outgoing, but more talkative and not shy, because I'm a very shy person. I am very antisocial. I used to talk to people, and I used to be, you know, really out there, just vibrant, and, you know, but now I am like the shyest person you'll meet. Unless you're being disrespectful, then that shy shit go out the window, and I can go 0 to 100 real quick. Seriously. So that's the end of my little video. So, you know, subscribe, like, don't. This is really for me. So yeah, I'll be back in a few to make another video. These videos don't come out a lot much because, I mean, these videos are really for me, but I'm posting them because maybe eventually I'll get a viewing and, you know, people can help me come out of my shell. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.